Alright. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna delete it again. The start of, I gotta delete it again. Can you edit? I might be able to edit it in post. I'll edit this, the start of this out. We're cutting it. Cut that, cut that, cut that. Okay. One more try. This is gonna be a quick, sort of brief guide on Consecrated Path of Endurance for Settlers of Calgary 3.25 PoE. I'm going to be doing a little showcase of the map real quick. I'm going to go over the gear that I have at like day 2, and then we're going to go through the tree just to take a look at the wheels that are maybe out of the ordinary for people who aren't familiar with slams. But yeah. What you need to know about the skill is that it consumes an endurance charge to be used. Otherwise, there's a 2-second cooldown. Very similar to Flicker Strike, but it doesn't really feel like Flicker Strike to me. It feels like I have more control over it. So if we just hop in, you'll be able to see the power, in my opinion, of what this skill can do. The AoE is full screen, basically. And I haven't decided what kind of mapping I'm going to be doing. I did just swap up and respec. Oh, we got we got an acceleration shrine. You're going to see this shit pop off. Or you're going to see me die to explosions. Yeah. The defenses, obviously we're rocking a Berserker. Not too many defenses. I'm going to have to play it a little bit safer when it comes to these strong boxes. I don't even know if I have freeze immunity on Flask right now. But it's for the best. Acceleration Shrine's kind of cheating, so the real showcase is just clicking, and then moving in between the clicks to pick up gold. You're going to see a little bit of reduced damage on rares, right? We can one-shot white mobs, magic monsters, and then rares are maybe 1 to 2 hits normally. But it is smooth. This playstyle is quick. It is one of my favorite slam builds all time already, and it's only day 2. I'm pretty sure the damage from this character now to where I want it to go is going to be 10x, maybe more. Looks like this is a no leech map, and that's a problem. Is it no leech, no flash charges? What is this shit? Reduce flash charges. Reduce recovery. I guess recovery includes leech. That is one thing that is probably something I should try out, and maybe you should do in the early game is actually go life tap.
Approach, challenger.
So I really don't know if we need to be using... Yo, please, 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 please. I don't know if you need to be going the Syndicate and Chance, and just kind of forcing the mono play style if you don't need to. I'm pretty sure you could just go life tap and make things easier for yourself. It's all good. So, once I'm done with this map, I'll actually go over the builds so you can stop stressing out on why I'm still talking. We've progressed pretty far in the Atlas so far, so I'm not too worried about tossing maps away, tossing currency away. I've gotten pretty lucky as well with drops. And I've just played too much, so. As you can see, bossing kind of shitty. And our dot EHP is really low. But yeah, that was map 1. Pretty, I mean, not clean. I haven't cleaned the build up, but really strong, really fast. In my opinion, pretty fun. So again, right now I just have a Tidebreaker 5 link that gives you a pseudo 6 link with endurance charge on melee stun, and we'd be running that support anyways, even if we didn't have Tidebreaker. It allows you to sustain the endurance charges that get consumed. I also currently have, where is it? Chance on kill to gain an endurance charge from my ring, as well as a chance on kill to gain endurance charge from Disciple of Unyielding. We also have the node inexorable for another chance to gain an endurance charge when you're hit. So while mapping, we have no issues sustaining endurance charges. On bosses, you're going to be basically needing to use Enduring Cry. But it's not, I would not recommend this as a bosser. This is purely for mapping right now, and then I'll figure out the bossing stuff later. Yeah, the tree is super basic for now. Path out, grab some nodes. I don't know if these mace nodes are worth it. You do need at least one fire mastery node so you can get 40% converted. Or if you don't want to go here, you can actually go Avatar Fire. Either one. Just need one. I pathed up here to get the endurance charges. Again, not sure if this is worth. Maybe anointing in the future, but I do have all 3 endurance charges on the tree, giving me a total of 6. And if we read the skill again, that is 60% more attack damage and 60% more area of effect. So why the area of effect is crazy is because this league they also changed Seismic Cry, grants more armor, etc. the buff, but now the Exert is also 50% more area of effect. So what you can do is just get a bunch of increased area of effect, and now it's 100% more or more. It's kind of insane. So right now we get 3% increased per endurance charge, and then I also have this wheel here. One of the things I wanted to try to point out to certain streamers that are going to be trying Slam for the first time was the attack mastery. Attack mastery is kind of insane for 2 reasons. One, the one I'm taking is monsters cannot block your attacks. That's a tech I use for Expedition, and then you can just take all the block wheels, or like all the block little things, and not worry about it. But the other is this 5% increased attack speed per enemy in close range. So that node, if you haven't tried it, just try it out. It isn't going to increase your DPS. It's more of a quality of life mastery, if anything, where if you're stuck in the middle of a pack, somehow you're slowed, your attack speed is slowed, and normally you just get annihilated, that node can single-handedly give you like 100% increased attack speed on that swing. You'll finish the swing, or you'll finish your leap slam and just get out of there. So 100% recommend going for an attack mastery, be it this, which is a 40% increased AoE, or this one up here for Berserking. Max Rage is pretty impactful actually this league, so I think either one of those is pretty good. I'm just kind of messing around. I just wanted to see how big I could get the AoE in my character so far. Early mapping, and I don't know, it's been pretty wild so far. I'm gonna go with this one. One of our major defenses is stun, and when you run maps that cannot be stunned, monsters cannot be stunned on them. When you get teleported straight into that pack, you're gonna die, but I mean, as long as I do enough damage to one shot, it's all good. And this is, I haven't been doing this strongbox strat that often, so I haven't actually tried the performance yet. Seems a little laggy on my shit right now. I just gotta be careful. Nah, man, okay. After this map, I'm gonna reroll Can't Be Frozen on Flask. Holy shit. Strongbox is OP? I might also need to change my loot filter. It was a little much. I don't know if we're getting... Yeah, okay. So we're just hitting the cooldown. When you get into a situation where you're fighting a very tanky rare mob, you're not going to be able to sustain endurance charges right now. If anybody has any ideas, leave them in the comments. Because I have yet to solve it. Although I haven't really tried, just because I enjoy mapping so much. I can't believe this shit. Once again, this ain't no foolproof build. This ain't no build guide. This is just kind of showing off what we've been doing. And then again, this is a live stream, so I'm just gonna keep streaming until I either get sick of the performance drop rate from streaming, or I get tired. After this, I'll also go over the links and what we're self-casting, what we're auto-exerting. It seems like every lockbox has that fucking freeze mod on it. Initially, League started Syndicate. This was really strong for Syndicate too, as well as just Syndicate safe houses, just being able to blast through them really quickly. Any path that's linear, this seems like it's going to be a crazy strong build for. Alright. That wasn't Freeze, but that was Ice Nova. And then the League mechanics, all of them pretty easy, except for the final version, the one that's more similar to Crucible. I don't full charge it just because full charge, the enemies are like way too defensive and it just takes forever. No, 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 no! Molten Shell for the win, holy fuck. Yeah, it's going to be a very strong mapping builds. I don't know what other content it could be really good in. The teleport actually is a little funky on bossing, and I'm guessing it would be really weird on like something like Sanctum as well. Blight, you'd probably end up in melee range of like 400 mobs and just get instant, like one shot. Not really sure. And then once again, this is the current weakness. You Enduring Cry to get up to 6 endurance charges. That's what you're going to be using on these bosses, but if the map has reduced cooldown speed or whatever, it's going to take too long. If the mob's too tanky... Holy shit. That was my first full-on Strongbox shrine map. I just swapped my Atlas tree to the second one this morning. I don't know if my hand can keep up with all this clicking. Let's run Academy. We haven't done it. Corrupt that shit. We're good to go. Before we do, I'm going to go over the links. So once again, Consecrated Path of Endurance. The only one that matters is overexertion. So the idea here is that more damage for each Warcry you are exerting. The other nodes, the other supporting gems, I'm not exactly sure what the best is going to be just yet. Auto exertion, we have linked to 3 Warcries, Rallying Cry, Intimidating Cry, and Battle Mage's Cry. So those are just going to be constantly exerting throughout the map. The ones we are self-casting are Seismic Cry, Infernal Cry, and Enduring Cry, all linked to a life tap. Just makes it easier, especially in the early game. I got to cast when damage taken, Molten Shell, Blood Rage, all good. We have a Flammability, I only cast it for, you know, like difficult rares / bosses. And then our auras are Blood and Sand and Determination, just to round out the defenses, which are actually kind of crazy this league. So we're at 30k armor as a Berserker just from our gear alone. All of these are the new bases, the Leviathan tier basically, so Leviathan Greaves, Giant Slayer Helm, Leviathan Gauntlets, and then the Royal Plate. All just have a ton of armor on them. None of this gear is particularly good. I'm not like somebody who gets crazy high early in the league and then just starts crafting the shit out of stuff. I say that, but then I look at some of this gear and it's pretty good. What ended up happening for me, at least, was just running Syndicate a bunch. I ended up getting a ton of new loot from the ground that seemed really strong. So I'm excited to see where this build is going to go in the end game. But yeah, so that's the main gist of it. This auto exertion is a pretty good chunk of your mana reserved, but it does basically increase your damage by 17 times 3, so basically a 45% more, which honestly just makes this support gem like worth it. It's hard to describe it compared to something like a Pride, but because we're doing fire damage, we can't really use Pride. Anger's pretty bad for all this stuff, so anyways, enough talking, back to mapping. That goes over most of, I think, what I wanted to show off. What is this? Oh, God. Hold up, hold up. I don't think I have my keys set up. I forget what oh, no. I forget what I set my keys up for. Hopefully it'll show. Okay. Elemental currency. All right. We'll pop it. We just hit up Sentry League. I don't remember what it was called. I kind of bailed on the league, really. We forgot to re-roll our flask. Fuck me. We're gonna go up. So, again, this build is gonna prefer more linear map layouts. It really can just straight line some of these builds. I don't know what's happening. Do monsters have steel charges? They do. Okay, so another map mod that's actually really fucking annoying to play is monsters can steal your charges. Because they will steal your charges, your shit will go on cooldown for 2 seconds, and you will die. F2, okay. I do have the... whatever that... Sentinels, not sentries. I'll hit the F2 on the sentry after we Giga Juice. We'll see if there are 2 strong boxes next to each other and just pop it. Okay. While we're in town, I'm gonna reroll flask. I'm stupid. I think we already have poison on. Yeah, let's go. All we need is freeze immunity, please. And if we don't hit it, we can go to our financier. Instantly buy a few more alts. This league is crazy. I take it back. I think you have to go low or for worse odds to get something instant. I'll check if I already have a flask with freeze. Nope. Fuck.
Hey, what have you got for me?
This is a part of PoE that is not my favorite. There we go. All right. Hopefully now we don't die stupidly to strong boxes. And if I remember correctly, strong boxes freezing and ice novas on strong boxes was the reason why I stopped running them in the past on melee characters. So I may actually regret my decision to try this out again, but maybe not. There's a little bit of ramp time on you not having rage to then having rage, but it's honestly not too bad compared to before. It's like night and day. Auto exertion also gives you basically perma rage. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? Oh! Oh my god, I've been nerfing myself. I swapped off of... Yo! I need to get Warcry's cannot exert travel on gear. Because you need Warcry minimum power so that you have perma rage. I'm stupid. Hello? Hello? Stop stealing my charges? I love these fucking maps, dude. Mark from GGG he pushed pretty hard on the philosophy that, like, shitty map mods were really important for the game, and that, like, the game isn't interesting if you could just face roll everything. It kind of made me take a step back and think about, like, if I'm given a map that has, you know, charges can be stolen or whatever, like, should I actually change my builds instead of just jumping in here and only attacking every 2 seconds to die? Alright. On the off chance we're bossing, I just have a Consecrated path that I can swap in and out. So this would be a map where I probably wouldn't run it normally. But for the video, I just wanted to roll a few maps and show off what it can do. So even though we have 2 endurance charges, those are minimum. So you can't actually consume a minimum charge in order to use it. What's really annoying about this, I feel like, is that I can be... Maybe I'm just getting stunned out of the animation, but it feels like I'm getting the endurance charges stolen while I'm casting. And then my skill doesn't go off, but I'm pretty sure it's not that, yeah. Alright, so we can tank an Ice Nova right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just somebody who liked playing slams in the past, and I decided to go for a slam I've never tried before this league. And I think it's going to pay off. And I don't have the enchant yet, but there's a 3.25 specific enchant that I think is going to make this build crazy in the endgame. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting a 6 link as well. And as you can see, I mean, the AoE is just massive. And for me, when it comes to mapping, I just want to have fun. And having a full screen AoE, just starting to annihilate things, is tons of fun. I used to play Vol Ground Slam, and the Vol portion of the Ground Slam skill was my favorite part of it. Very strong. You could pop an Essence monster open and then just Vol Ground Slam like 4 times in a row and just kill it. Once again, bossing, not so good, especially when you have no endurance charges, because anytime you get hit, they steal them. Oh, I didn't even think about this. I think endurance charges are shared with players and monsters in the way that if you make a change to the player's endurance charge, it's going to make the same change to the monsters. So I wonder if this league monsters got buffed because now if they have a bunch of endurance charges on them, they're taking reduced elemental damage. I'm not sure. Maybe that's completely made up. Who knows? All right, I'm done running shitty maps. Let's just run beach. I'll try to get mods that I can do. Fuck projectiles. Can't do Ellie Reflect right now. Maybe in the future. Yeah, that looks good. One more map, and then I'm just gonna kind of chill. I'm gonna see if I can cut this video after the fact on YouTube. I'm not really sure if you can, but the idea was to get something out there that I could either point to or like put a POV up on once I have it. Yeah, God, okay. The performance is terrible with when I'm streaming. So after this, I'll probably end stream real quick, but just wanted to get something recorded, see if I could get a vibe check on streaming PoE this league. But I'm definitely gonna be playing, just probably not streaming. And if this build keeps going into the end game, I will definitely make a build guide on it. Let's get some class charges so I can actually not be frozen when I pop these 2 motherfuckers. No, get the next one. No! corrupted gear. Something I might do again, I've done it before, is run Vault Temple. Vault Temple's a lot of fun as a mapping strategy. If you guys haven't tried it, would recommend. I haven't decided what Searing Exarch mods are chill to run yet. But I know taking chaos damage right now would destroy us. This is also the first league in a while where I turned on the PoE default music, and I've been really enjoying it. I added essence to this this Atlas tree, but I'm regretting it. There's no way we're strong enough to do like four essence monsters right now, I don't think. We'll stick to the quantity over quality. That's another reason why my endurance charges have been a little wonky, because basically if you enduring cry too far out of range of a boss, you're not going to get any at the moment. The other thing I could be doing to just get more bang for my buck is waiting for Fist of War to pop up before slamming again, but eh. I'm also going to try to get a bunch of maps from bosses. Caldera was kind of giving me a rough time earlier. I'm just going to keep running beaches until we run out. Sure, we can do extra damage. And then, do I need to check? I think while we were gone, my mappers both died. I haven't figured out the mapping stuff yet, but yes, rewards, baby. Alright, I'm gonna take all of these items and put them in the Disenchanter, I think. Gloves are decent. Then we're gonna send them out for another 30 minutes. Ban that motherfucker. Don't click on that shit. I don't want to do 2 hour, I'll do a close one. I don't know how much wheat we have though. Max the wheat out. Throw a little dust in, 250. These shipment values are giga low for me right now. I have looked up a few things that you could do to make this ship better, but for now I don't care. I'm just kind of getting it going. And then let me go check on the map. Let me check the map that killed these guys. It was a white cemetery, and it annihilated my mappers, and they got nothing. Really enjoying the league mechanic, but that's a whole nother thing. Okay. Give me more juice, please. Let's do one more map that we popped up already. Yeah, one more map. Gonna end stream. I will be around this league, hopefully doing a build guide for this later once I have figured it out more. Once it's been, you know, the enduring cry problem is smoother. The bossing solution is either weapon swap to tech slam or just base consecrated path, etc. But I'm really hype on where this build's gonna go. Something else that I added slash changed recently is I removed stun immunity. So I feel like a lot of my deaths have been just getting stunned. So I might swap it back on. I just didn't have enough points. It's no excuse, so we'll go back up in a sec here and just grab it again. That is something we can do. Additional Chaos Orbs, yes please. A 2-mod. 2-mod should be fine, right? Oh, maybe we can do 4-mod. I'm underselling myself. This build is strong. More Chaos Orbs. Oh, we got an acceleration. I don't know what shrine this is. Echo Shrine? I don't know what this is. This is insane. Yeah, I guess if you haven't tried Melee Shrine before, I would also recommend doing that. Multi-strike. Yeah, fuck this, dude. What am I playing? What is this game? Holy shit. Looks like a, I had to deal with this shit before. Rogue's Grip on bosses seems like it's a killer for me. And then yeah, we are just getting stunned. It's really annoying. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh, it's the Bismuth as well. I didn't even think of that. Okay. I need 3 points to go get stun immunity. I kind of want to take off the AoE wheel. It's the only novel part of my build right now, though, so keep it up. We don't need this extra reservation, and then we already have decent grip on mana cost right now. I could pop off the 1 max Ellie. And just some life. I could pop off some damage. I'm not sure. I didn't think it was worth it. Especially when it comes to quality of life, though, it's gotta be, right? I'm gonna drop some health. Maybe just these two. That's damage and health. And we're grabbing. That Panth can be swapped now. And we're back. I'm going to try to kill this boss. I think it's going to be a waste of my time. And then I just need to watch out for this fucking tornado. Wasn't even stun. It was freeze. Which, obviously, I should have noticed. Another reason why I really liked going Juggernaut as Slammer, because you could get the Unstoppable node that makes freeze and chill do nothing for free. But we can get that eventually. We'll get elemental immunity eventually. Honestly, I could just swap up Determination and just go elemental purity if I want. Purity of elements, whatever. Let's get away from these tornadoes. If this guy doesn't drop a Shaper map, oh, waste of our time. 2 chaos, not worth. Alright, that's gonna do it. This vid's not gonna go very well. From how I structured this, I had grand ideas. I'm gonna try to see if I can edit it. If I can't edit it, it's all good. But anyways, that's Consecrated Path of Endurance. Would recommend trying it out if you're interested in slams, but you don't know if you like the Giga Warcry slow kind of stop-go slam. Instead, you just want to right-click and then blow the map up. Give it a go. All right, I will catch you guys later, probably in a video, maybe in some live streams. I'm not sure. The performance is a little wonky on Path of Exile. There's just too much shit on screen, so later, guys.